When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. The Hurricanes will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Pitt Panthers offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Hit right back to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Under fire. Gonna let it fly. Makes the catch on the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Ernie on the Jets. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Panthers are marching down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's got him. He'll be stopped just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. 4th down coming. Let's see if they go for it here. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of...
Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. He picks it up, still on his feet. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Firing to the right, complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give to Davis. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Pitt pushing the pace. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down. It's a 10-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He'll field the punt and look for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Bauman. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Snowed under by the defense.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Off the RPO, complete. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Holstein. Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out at their own 37. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Pitt right back to the line. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Holstein. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to run it. Wide open spaces. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Hurricanes are rolling down the field. Trying to run, it's Lyle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the end zone. They'll ride Davis here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Pitt pushing the pace.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab at the 10. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers! On to attempt to try. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Canes will line up to punt it away. They snap it to the up end. He'll try to run for it. Oh, he's got some space. And no guts, no glory. They pick up the 1st down. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Rushes on him. Sets up the screen. Across the 25. He's got room. Touchdown, Canes. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Got his man in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Lee. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Back to pass on second down. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it down the left. Touchdown, Panthers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the air. It's Chadwick. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. And the pass goes incomplete, and they rise up to stop the fake punt on fourth down. Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the sack. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been a track meet running up and down the field so far, Jesse.
It's amazing for this offense, right? Score a touchdown, go try to get a rest on the sideline. It feels like you blink, and you're right there.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Touchdown, Pitt. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
I'll tell you, you love linebackers that are good against the run, but how nice is it when you've got a guy that can sit in zone coverage like he can and not just pick it off, but find his convoy and take it to the house. That is a game-changing play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Beck. Makes the grab. It's Lyle. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think
He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got his man at the 45 on his way. Oh, a lot of space. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
We always talk about Yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Just keep slinging it. Quarterback now breaking the field. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Canes have their offense in high gear. They're going to run it. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Hurricanes will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Pitt right back to the line. The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick tempo here for the offense. Back to throw. It's Holstein. A strike downfield. He's loose. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Quick completion to the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass. And
it's a running room. There he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Canes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Rides the back on the option. The give. Gets it past the marker. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
It's a seam wide open. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Slams it ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
well, he's had the hot hand. 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team.
Touchdown, Miami! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And there's no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away.
Number 91 in punt formation to kick it away.
Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. On the run, it's Lyle. And some room to work. An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He's got him this time. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Here's a heat. A little screen to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, K. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
No, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Oh, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. They've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Power football with the run. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the Canes will move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Sweet cut there. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
There's the pressure. That's caught. It's Daniels. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they're going to try to convert on fourth down. 1 for 2 so far today. Trying to keep this drive alive. And the Hurricanes have a first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice...
Turning it on! Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Beck. They're working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Firing deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give and tick, 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 tick. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The offense changing the play. The Hurricanes line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king, too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Miami! And the beatdown has ensued. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit.
And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there.